Mike Moore Media.
I'm delighted to be talking with Tara Martin, Marketing Manager for Rockingham County Economic Development and Tourism. She's on our media line right now. And I want to tell you, Tara, what a wonderful time of the year to get out and enjoy our trails and rivers. It's just great, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, North Carolina is just a beautiful state in and of itself, but when you land yourself here in the Piedmont, and specifically in Rockingham County, I mean, it is just gorgeous. The weather's gorgeous. Your backdrop in terms of all of the leaves starting to change is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. I mean, it really is a good time to get out and enjoy those trails here in Rockingham County.
Yeah. Let's talk about outdoor NC.
Yes. So last year we were actually designated as a trail town destination, and we were part of the stewardship program. Mm-hmm. And because of that, we were able to land ourselves in the official North Carolina Trail Town Guide, which is just super exciting. I think only 15 destinations across the state were picked to be a part of this partnership, and Rockingham County was one of those. So that just speaks volumes, because there, like I had mentioned, there are some really gorgeous spots here in here in North Carolina, and for Rockingham County to make that list of those 15 destinations just really tells you that we are in a good place here in Rockingham County for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, well, I think we've talked a little bit about this before, but congratulations, to be in that select group. That does speak volumes on many different levels, doesn't it, for our county?
It really does. And I mean, I think a lot of times, especially being a resident of Rockingham County, we really take for granted just the assets that we have here. But, for the state to recognize, like, what Rockingham County has, I feel so fortunate to be a part of this community, and this to be the home that I choose to live in and to grow my family in. So, we really are fortunate to have everything that we have here in Rockingham County, especially in the outdoor scene, with our trails and, like you had mentioned, our rivers and our lakes, and our parks. We have 2 state parks here. It really is, really is a gem for sure.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, and it's not isolated, so to speak, either. It's all over the county when you look at the trails, and that continues to grow and it just get better and better, doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, to your point, we have trails that literally span from it, because Rockingham County is a large county in terms of geographic area. Mm-hmm. We have trails that literally span from corner to corner, and that just truly is a blessing and just a huge benefit to our residents and our visitors alike. But, it is important, though, that when we're getting out there and enjoying those trails, that we do enjoy those responsibly, which I know that we've talked about before. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things of this program and of the NC Trail Town Guide is really having that responsible travel. So making sure that you plan ahead, that you stick to the trails and overnight rides, that you pick up your trash. So, take out what you take in. Leave it as you find it. So, sometimes we get super excited when we find things, on trails and such, but it is really important, too, to leave it as it is because, one, so other people can enjoy, but two, realizing that place that we're going into is home to, many of our creatures and stuff that we find, really special here in the county. Making sure that if we are, building any fires or, campsites and that type thing, that you're careful with that and you're extinguishing those correctly. Making sure that we keep our wildlife wild. A lot of times we do want to, especially the non-aggressive critters, we want to pet them and treat them as, our pets, but realizing that they are wildlife and that's the way that they need to stay. And just making sure that we're being considerate of others and sharing the outdoors, respectively, and just doing all that we can to keep our outdoors beautiful, just really being responsible with what nature has given us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's some good points for sure. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Tara. Anything else along those lines we need to mention?
Yeah, so one thing with the guide, the Trail Town Guide, it's a really great document. I really encourage everyone to thumb through. They can find that on our website. So if they go to www.visitroconnc.com and they go to the Get Outdoors section and then join the movement. They'll find on there a lot of the information with Outdoor NC, and then there actually is a link to the official NC Trail Town Guide. I really encourage people to flip through that, specifically to look at Rockingham County. But obviously, there's going to be a lot of great information in there. It's going to kind of designate some different types of activities that you can do on different trails, specifically here in Rockingham County. But it kind of lists out some of those top trails and natural assets that we have here in the county, including the Blue Way System, Ferris Memorial Park, Smith River Greenway, Mayo River State Park, our Quilt Trail, which, we've mentioned several times before because we just launched that new amazing guide for that.
Oh, yeah.
The Knight Brown Nature Preserve, and then Lake Reedsville. So those are just a small handful of the trails that we have here in Rockingham County. But it is a really great document, and like I said, I really encourage people to go to our website and click on that link and kind of thumb through there. And then also, obviously we want them to look at Rockingham County, but really, especially our residents, getting out and exploring some of those other areas as well. Just to kind of compare and see what's out there. But it really is a great guide, and we're just, so thankful to be included in that because, like I said, there's only 15 in the whole entire state, and we're one of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm actually there now, kind of looking at this. So visit roconc.com is the place to go to get that guide. And this is such a great website. It's if someone's new to the area, this is good to get acclimated to what's happening here. Or if you've been here for a while and you just haven't really had the opportunity for whatever reason to get out and see what we have to offer in the county. So visit roconc.com is a great resource. You all, it's everything you do with Rockingham County Economic Development and Tourism is just top notch, and you just kind of alluded to that around the state and other places, and there are many other things to see and do in our wonderful state, but we do have so much to offer, and you folks package it so well. So thank you for that.
No, absolutely. Like I said, we honestly feel like Rockingham County is the place to be in North Carolina, and for us to be able to showcase that and package that in a way that not only our visitors can enjoy, but then our residents too. It's just so important to make sure that people know all of the things to do in Rockingham County. And speaking of the website, this is just kind of an aside. Anybody that's visited our website before, once they go to our website now, they will notice quite a few changes. Mm-hmm. We have done a soft launch of a new site. We are still working out some kinks. But we will be releasing an official statement on that in the coming weeks once we get everything perfected.
Okay.
But there are a lot of great new resources on the website with the new relaunch of that. And we just hope that, people find that as a very useful tool and their go-to place to find things to do in Rockingham County and information about Rockingham County.
Mm-hmm. Sure, yeah. I'm on the events section right now, just looking at things that are ongoing and then upcoming events. And wow, we've got a lot going on this coming weekend, and we're getting into that, all kinds of fall markets and festivals. And, this is a great time of the year, too, with all of the different all around the county with all of the different festivals here. I'm just kind of scrolling. I've been scrolling for a long time here. It just goes on and on, Tara. This is great.
It does. We definitely have lots of events, for sure, in Rockingham County. And, just kind of keeping with the trail theme, there is Riverfest that is coming up, not this weekend, but next, September 20th and the 21st. Mm-hmm. And there is a Riverfest river tubing event. So that's going to be super exciting, just to allow folks that maybe aren't necessarily comfortable going by themselves to go on a trip, down the Dan River. So definitely want to encourage people to check that out as well.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah. I'm looking at some fun things there now. And, you've got something here, too, about the Theater Guild of Rockingham County, now in their 36th season. That's something that just continues to they do so many good things there at the Theater Guild. And, here's a Mayodan and Reedsville and Stoneville. I mean, it just goes on and on. So, what a great resource. Website, visit roconc.com. All right. Anything else, Tara?
I think those are the main things today. Like I said, we are just really excited to be a part of the NC Trail Town Guide. It really is a celebration of towns across the entire state who are really just dedicated to preserving the natural beauty and cultural heritage of our destinations. So to be in that guide and be one of those designated trail towns is just, it's just remarkable. It really is.
Yeah.
So again, we just encourage folks to really get out on our trails, enjoy them responsibly. And then also on our website, they'll notice that there are many trails and parks that are accessible. And when I say accessible, then basically anybody with any kind of capability is going to be able to enjoy that park or trail, which is so important to recognize, because our trails are for everyone and outdoors is for everyone. So making sure that we do communicate that and provide a place that is welcoming for every person, no matter what.
Oh, yeah, certainly. Yeah, before we finish up, I did have a story recently, and I've pulled it out here really quick. Not that we need to get in this here, but this is exciting numbers here, looking at statewide and bringing it home here to Rockingham County travel and tourism industry in Rockingham County, and tax dollars generated here, state tax revenue here, and 3.8 million statewide, more than 3 million in local taxes, and just a lot of people coming to our area, and that means people staying in our different places and eating in our different restaurants and all of that. So that's an impact that continues to grow, isn't it, Tara?
Yeah, so, that is one thing that I'm glad that you brought up, Mike, because tourism really is a huge economic driver for our county, and a lot of people don't realize that. Tourism brings in a lot of dollars, whether it be in food and beverage or, like you had mentioned, our overnight stays. And our overnight stays, that's actually where TDA's budget comes from specifically. So it's actually not county dollars. It comes from the occupancy tax that is put on those overnight stays. So just looking at the numbers, that of tax dollars that comes in to help support this county, it really kind of blows your mind.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Because you don't realize the impact that, having visitors coming into our county, what that can really do, for the county as a whole and for the residents. So tourism is so important, just to kind of keep that needle moving forward and, having that driver piece for economic development, for sure.
Yeah. Just one sentence from this here. Travel and tourism industry in Rockingham County directly employs around 700 people. Total payroll generated last year, $23.7 million. Goodness gracious.
Yes.
Tara, it's always great to visit with you. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you so much, Mike. It's always a pleasure.
We'll see you out and about on the trails, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
That's our monthly podcast with Tara Martin, Marketing Manager for Rockingham County Economic Development and Tourism. You can visit them on Facebook, Rockingham County, North Carolina. And let me mention it again. We've said it several times here. Website, visit roconc.com and join the movement and get out and go with the flow and enjoy our trails and our blueways, our rivers and lakes here in our county. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for your support.